Okay, this is the Sanyo M9998 and the K version behind it. They're the exact same radio, but with a few differences that I'll describe. These radios were introduced in 1979 and cost about $450. To put that into perspective, that would be about $1,400 in today's terms. They measure 26 inches across and weigh 19 pounds, but that's without batteries. When you add 10 D-cell batteries, it would weigh 22 pounds total. So this was not one of the most popular radios to carry around on the street. And I think Sanyo expected that, which is why they didn't bother giving it a really flashy look. It was intended for an older, kind of conservative buyer who still wanted all the bells and whistles. In fact, that's probably why they gave it these external mics, because they felt that some people would actually make professional style recordings with it. They put out 8 watts per channel RMS or an advertised 12 watts per channel peak music power. That doesn't sound like a lot, but remember, most of the other brands made inflated claims. So what's the difference between these two models? First, there's a cosmetic difference. This one has chrome center caps and chrome trim around the speakers, whereas this one just has dull silver treatment instead of chrome. This one was intended for North America only, so it is only rated for 120 volts. This one, however, was intended for multiple countries, including Australia, which is why they gave it a voltage selector on the back with 4 different voltage options. There were a couple other models as well. The L model sold in the UK and the LU model, which was sold in continental Europe. But I believe this K model was the only one with chrome trim. These are some of my favorite radios simply because they're built well, they sound great, and they look great. Like I said, they're not a very flashy looking radio, but they still have a sophisticated, business-like look to them. There's a few other differences between these two. Let me show you. This one here only has AM/FM, while the K model also has shortwave. And therefore, they gave it an additional knob here for fine tuning, which is built into the main knob. Additionally, the K model has chrome ends on the handle, while the other model is just flat black. The K model also has chrome legs on the bottom, while this one is flat black. This one also has an extra switch mounted on the back right here for FM station, long distance versus local. That was a pretty popular feature in the United States, which is why they added it to this model, but not that one. So let's fire it up. I had some extra LEDs added to the tuner dial by Norm on boomboxery.com. Green lights here and then white for the meters. The nice thing about this tuner is that the knob is weighted so that you can just flick it. And it's really fast. That's pretty rare for a portable radio. The tape deck on these radios is really nice in my opinion, because it's a hybrid between a mechanical deck and a logic deck. The tape keys are spring-loaded just like a traditional mechanical deck, but when you press them down, a solenoid takes over and pulls the heads up. So it operates really smoothly. The tape door has these extra pivots which help the tape fit better inside the compartment. There's also a light back here which illuminates the back of the tape and helps you see how much is left. Finally, there is the AMSS feature, which is basically music search. So if you want to skip ahead one song or go back one song, all you have to do is hit the AMSS key and then hit either rewind or fast forward. So let's stick in a tape and see how it sounds.